What's going on, everybody? Thank you guys for tuning in to the Run Stretch Tech YouTube channel. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe if you find this video useful. So today, we'll be doing a performance review on the Air Jordan 12, the playoff shoes. Now, these shoes are available March 11th at 10 a.m. I want to say that's Eastern Time. And they're going to be available for purchase for $210. Now, these shoes were originally released in 1997. MJ wore the Air Jordan 12 playoffs during some of the biggest moments of his title run that season. Now, remember, his winning shot in Game 1 in the finals or his 39-point performance in the championship clinching Game 6 victory is all embedded in the history of this legendary Air Jordan 12 makeup, completing the tumbled leather upper, the back heel tab, and embroidery has a definite message for anyone lacing up in this beloved Jordan brand style. All right, so this quality is inspired by the greatest player ever, in my opinion. So getting going on this performance review, I'm just warming the body up with some simple Jordan moves, some little post-ups between the legs, especially what he was known for in the mid 80s. Really trying to feel the balance of my jump shot. I feel pretty balanced, but if I think about the newer, more modern shoes, I don't know if this shoe really can compare to those, but it's still a solid shoe. Some movements there to create space, really get the defenders off balance here. Little fade away off the glass there. Now, if you ever play me one-on-one, I'm going to use a backboard, so don't be mad. You got to use what's there, and it's there for a reason. Now, here's a little shake and bake there. Reverse. All right, tap the wrist. MJ was known for that. Now I'm throwing my own little spin in on this performance review, really testing out the traction. I really feel pretty balanced, honestly, while playing in this shoe. I don't really have many complaints at all, and I'll get into my scores in just a bit here. So again, in between the legs, spinning, really kind of testing this shoe out, seeing if I lose any balance on my spin moves. I really threw those spin moves in there to really test out that balance. I just finished testing the Air Jordan Playoff 12 shoes. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I may be a little bit older than many of you out there. So I was born in 1985. Actually, the year the first Jordan came out, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section. But we stayed consistent on this channel, and we did a performance review on this shoe. Now, I know this shoe was more so known as a fashion statement or, designer wear, but its original intent was to be a basketball shoe. And it does a pretty good job at being a basketball shoe. Now, when I was growing up in the Chicago area, the Bulls were a powerhouse team. So I got to see Michael Jordan play a lot. In my opinion, Michael Jordan is the GOAT. I know a lot of you probably would disagree with me. But that's just kind of where I stand and what I've seen as far as his game goes. Now, getting to the shoe right off the bat, stability of this shoe, I have to go with the 7 out of 10. I know this shoe was originally designed during a time where, we really didn't think about stability as far as a basketball shoe. If we liked how they looked, we just got them. And we played in them, and once they broken in, they kind of, molded to our feet. So that's where I am as far as stability with this shoe. Ventilation, I have to go with the 7 out of 10 because this shoe originally was not designed for that. Again, when it originally was designed, nobody was thinking about ventilation in the shoe like they do now. Comfort, more comfortable than I thought they would be. So I would go with the 8.5 out of 10 as far as comfort goes. So that's where I am with that. Traction is probably the best thing going for as far as this shoe goes. As far as a basketball shoe, So I'm gonna have to give it a 9.5 out of 10. I actually was on this court for about 45 minutes, and I only wiped my feet a few times, which was no big deal at all for me. So really, really good, traction here. As far as the shoe size, a lot of you ask me, should you go up a half a size, should you go down a half a size? I wear a 10. The shoe was a little big for me, so if I could rebuy the shoe, I probably would go down a half a size. That's personally what I would do. Maybe that'll help you out, I don't know, but that's where I am with that. So overall, this shoe still makes a decent basketball shoe, and as far as ankle support goes, it's pretty flexible. So ankle support, I have to go with a 9 out of 10. Obviously, it can't compare to the more modern day shoes as far as ankle support goes, but I didn't mentally feel like I was at a loss as far as my ankle support goes. All right. So overall, I tallied all of the scores up, and we got a grand total of 8.2 out of 10, which still makes this a pretty solid shoe as far as basketball goes. Now, I know a lot of you are saying that I'm too lenient on my scores, but you guys have to remember, I've seen shoes as an athlete my entire life in the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, the 2010s, 2020s now. So for me, my mental perspective as far as shoes go, as far as basketball goes, I know what shoes were like, when it was just the Chuck Taylors, the flat Reeboks, the flat Nikes, the Jordan 1s, I remember playing in those shoes. So I have a broader perspective as far as scoring shoes go. So just keep that in mind, guys. But that's what I got for you guys today. Hopefully you guys got something out of this video. Till next time, guys, signing out. Be good. Peace. I'm out.